Greetings, everybody. My name is Tiffany Allen, and I'll be talking about water, the essence of life, the importance of water, sources of water pollution, and ways to take action. Now I'll be talking about water and why it's so important to the body. As you know, 6% of the human body is water, and here's just some information on that. So here is just a picture of the Ohio River Basin because, as you know, Appalachia is in the Ohio River Basin. So here is just some facts on the Ohio River Basin. The total drainage area is 203,940 square miles in 15 states, which is equivalent to 526,360 square kilometers. In Pennsylvania, the total drainage area is 15,614 square miles, which is equivalent to 40,440 square kilometers. The length of the Ohio River is 981 miles, and the Ohio River begins at the confluence of the Allegheny and Monongahela Rivers in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and ends in Cairo, Illinois, where it flows into the Mississippi River. 25 million people live in the Ohio River Basin, and in Pennsylvania, 3,451,633 people live in the Ohio River Basin. Major cities in Pennsylvania, which is over 10,000 people that are in the Ohio River Basin, is Aliquippa, Butler, Greensburg, Indiana, Jonestown, Meadville, Newcastle, Oil City, Pittsburgh, Sharon, Somerset, St. Mary's, Uniontown, Warren, and Washington. Electric utilities using the Ohio River constitute over 5% of the nation's power generating capacity. Major industries that include and use the Ohio River are coal mining, manufacturing, oil and gas production, construction, transportation projects, forestry, agriculture, and recreation. Industrial uses of the Ohio River Basin. Electric utilities using the Ohio River constitute over 5% of the nation's power generating capacity. Major industries include coal mining, manufacturing, oil and gas production, construction, transportation projects, forestry, agriculture, and recreation. Here are some facts on the Ohio River. The Ohio River provides critical habitat to 150 species of fish, and the watershed protects endangered species. And the Ohio River can provide water to over 5 million people. Now I'll be talking about PFAS, drinking waters, and ways to reduce your exposure. PFAS are classified of approximately 4,700 man-made chemicals used in various industries for oil and water repellency, temperature resistance, and friction reduction. PFAS are classified as forever chemicals due to their molecular structure, which prevents typical chemical degradation under normal environmental conditions. Since the early 2000s, PFAS has become a significant concern among environmental health agencies and state regulators. Groundwater testing has found PFAS widespread in drinking water resources, and the chemical properties of PFAS make them difficult to treat and reduce using conventional water treatment processes. The EPA has not yet regulated PFAS in drinking water, but states have proposed limits, required monitoring, health guidance, and action plans to address PFAS. Here's just some ways you can reduce your exposure to PFAS in your drinking water. Now I'll be talking about lead in your drinking waters and ways to reduce your exposure. Lead is a soft, gray, toxic metal. It is found in air, soil, dust, food, and water due to its widespread use. Lead was used for many years in household plumbing materials and water service lines. Lead was used in the solder that connects copper pipes in household water plumbing. Lead plumbing can easily be scratched with a key because the metal is soft. This is one way lead plumbing can be identified. Household plumbing sold as of January 4, 2014 are required to be lead-free, less than 0.25% lead. However, homes built before 1986 are more likely to have lead plumbing with lead pipes or solder joints, older brass faucets that contain lead pipes containing a house to the main water pipe in the street. Lead found in tap water usually comes from these plumbing materials. Lead enters tap water through corrosion or dissolving of plumbing materials. Most lead in household water come from plumbing in your house, not from the local water supply. Factors that increase the amount of lead that enters water from the plumbing are water setting in lead pipes for several hours, hot water causes more lead to be released than cold water, and grounding of electrical wires to water pipes. This can increase the rate of corrosion. Here's just some information on the negative health effects of lead in the body. As you know, drinking water with elevated lead levels can cause serious health effects and can cause lead poisoning as a result. That is why here are some ways that you can reduce your exposure and to prevent lead in your drinking waters. Lastly, I'll be talking about fracking and water contamination. So fracking is high pressure injection of a mixture of water, sand, and chemicals into a well. The pressure results in the formation of fissures or cracks in the rock where natural gas can pass through. So the process of fracking starts like this. Over 300 tons of fracking fluid, water, and chemicals are forced into a well using high pressure injection. The high pressure creates fissures in the shale. The sand prevents the fissures from closing in while the chemicals capture the natural gas. The natural gas flows back into the well where it can be suctioned to the surface to be stored and transported. It is said that you go 2 kilometers underground to get to the shale with natural gas deposits, and 2 to 4 million gallons of water per well each year is used when you frack. And here's just some information on how fracking contaminates drinking water. As the owner of the Neighbors Group, I'm here to provide you with this information because water is life and clean water means health. Thank you.